Do you want to do another music check before I just moved my mic, he moved his. You want to do one more? Are we happy?
Whenever you shut up,
I didn't.
play it.
happy.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm happy. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, we're back.
A few topics.
Hey, this is one thing that we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I need to welcome everyone to the Dumpster Talk podcast. I've never done an intro once.
Really?
No.
This entire time?
The entire time we've recorded it all. Never done an intro ever. Never introduced us. No one ever knows our names. Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. They just kind of get them through the storytelling.
We do it on the outro, though. We always said, like,
We do it on the outro. Yeah. So if we've kept them to the very end, they might know our names. That's about it. That's the only time that ever happens.
Well,
welcome. I want to officially welcome everyone to the Dumpster Talk podcast. And my name is Mike Smith. Which sounds weird to say. You are Justin Baloney Jones McDonald, and we have another guest here today.
The only fan of Dumpster Talk?
Yes, we have the only fan. No, we have Starla, Manchester.
He says that, but I don't think he's
St.
actually
Louis.
listened to a single episode.
You're right. You're correct. I've only listened to tidbits of your podcast. Catch the highlight reel, you know.
He's not a fan.
It's like Dumpster Talk in 30 seconds, kind of like the Jays in 30.
Yeah.
Nice,
just like skip. Oh, I know. I've heard this one. I'm maybe to the next one.
Just give me the highlights.
Or if I can like rope them into being like, dude, you gotta listen to this one part. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, give me the 30 for 30.
Yeah.
No, but I agree. Starla Manchester is our greatest fan of all time. And we've sent her so many gifts. I just can't
If
wait
there's
for her.
anything that's going to infuriate her, it's the fact that you just said that we owe her.
Actually,
now.
it's actually your responsibility. I've sent my Korean fan gifts. You have not sent yours in Michigan her gifts.
I think it's St. Louis, so I know more than you.
Well, nonetheless, you never sent them, dude.
But I do all of the other things.
I completely agree. But you also accepted responsibility to send this. And I was like, oh, hey, man, cool. Just drop it on my place. Say, Starla, Mike's working on it.
Okay.
All right, we have a fan.
We have a fan who tweeted us from St. Louis. I don't know. You haven't listened to this, so that
No,
would be the reason you don't know that.
I'm out of the loop, guys. I'm sorry. I don't listen to your podcast.
In fact, she may not listen to this anymore. She hasn't tweeted in many years. And she only did once, I think, to win a T-shirt, and we didn't send it.
No. She got at me like a couple months ago. She's like, where
the fuck's my T-shirt?
Where's my fucking shirt? She was actually pissed. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's on its way, man. Mike didn't send it to you yet?
No.
I'm like, I can't believe it.
Guys, the pandemic's been tough on
I mean,
everybody. You lose listeners left and right. Like there was COVID for 2 years.
Right.
Yeah, well, there's inflation, one.
Oh,
so,
my God.
free T-shirts, who's doing that? Two,
There was 9/11.
supply chain.
Yeah.
So,
Supply chain.
Whenever you can't get anything,
Textiles?
you can't get anything to anywhere, you just blame it on it's a supply
chain.
chain issue.
Yeah.
Like sorry, like it was in the mail. It's just not got to you yet.
exactly. Yeah.
Checks in the mail,
It's
babe.
not my fucking fault.
Checks in the fucking mail, babe.
We should make that a T-shirt.
Hey, our number one fan. Checks in the fucking mail.
This is probably a really good time right now to say that anyone who's made it this far listening to all of this, I want to thank you.
Oh.
Because they have zero expectations. And I'm including Starla in this because she probably has zero expectation that I'll ever send a shirt.
She just wants to feel like she's at home again, man.
Maybe.
I live in your
want
town
Starla-
and
I just
I've
want
never got a
Starla-
dumpster talk shirt.
I have some upstairs. You want one?
I feel like, I've never listened to a podcast.
You know what?
But I feel like I'm
St. Louis
on the
earned-
podcast. I deserve a T-shirt.
Nah, I
We'll
feel
get you a T-shirt. We'll
I
get
feel
you a
like you've
T-shirt.
earned one less than anybody, actually.
I'll give you Starla's.
In fact, I feel like I
Thank you.
should get the shirt you're wearing right now. I'd rather just start taking your
I
clothes
think I
off.
look at it in a woman's small.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if she said what size yet. So maybe that's on her.
Well, that's why the shirt hasn't been shipped yet. You don't know its size yet.
She
Yeah.
did. She told me. She did tell me. She told me she has massive jugs.
No wonder you're so concerned about her getting this T-shirt.
Yeah. She's like, I'll send you a photo right away once I get my shirt. And she said that.
Well,
I'm on board.
it's no wonder you've been waiting this long.
Well, speaking of attire, I have an idea for you.
Okay.
I feel you, Mike, should start wearing a lot more jewelry.
Ooh, like what?
I noticed you wearing something on your finger earlier.
Oh, a ring?
Yeah. And I'm thinking.
And a watch.
Yeah.
Is that a promise ring?
Yeah, it's a promise ring. My sweetheart.
Promise to start wearing more.
Yeah. No, it's we forewent a wedding in favor of a house, and we've been going, well, we might do the wedding, but instead I'll just wear the ring. And
I didn't realize it was one of those. Well, nonetheless, I think you would look really good. And I'm not in this funny. I think you would look if you started wearing more jewelry, like necklaces and like knuckle rings. And
you get me some fancy rings, I might wear.
Yeah, I'm going to start buying you some
I didn't
rings.
think I'd like rings, but this one,
yeah,
it kind of works on my sausage fingers.
Well, just saw it earlier. I'm just like, man, like looking at the Tony Soprano kind of thing, where you have like some knuckle rings, and then I'm thinking about you would lace up in gold, and you have and then in the summertime you often have. An open V-neck kind of a collarbone.
DV.
I'm thinking
deep V's. Yeah. I don't have any deep V's yet.
Like Mark might be more of a silver guy. Maybe Mark might more understanding, but I think I need some more gaudy gold on you. I need lettuce. I need chunks. I need.
You think the gold works? Because I was literally talking about getting rid of this. And Kate won't be upset about this, but this is a really cheap ring. And she's like, I just wanted to see if you even like a ring. If you don't like a ring, then we can just chuck this one out and not worry about it.
I think you'd look good in like
I think I'm going to get a gold one.
Maybe he can make you one in his wood shop.
Yeah.
Can you make me a gold ring?
Of course I can.
You make
out of wood. Out of wood. But I think a good idea would be to get some big chunky gold, like Shaquille O'Neal or, like just a bunch of knuckles,
Nathaniel Ratliff has got some serious, like, he's a chunky guy, probably the same. He's a short, chunky guy, and he's got a lot of range.
Is chunky.
He's a chunky guy.
Can I piggyback off your idea of gold, but throw it a random idea?
Can I pause for a moment and ask how you're talking about Harry Potter is chunky?
No, Nathaniel Ratliff, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, get me a drink.
Oh,
not Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe. Harry Potter. You're an idiot.
So, and that's actually, I think that's a pretty reasonable understanding.
But piggybacking off your idea,
please go on.
With the gold. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just bring back a giant clock around your neck like Flavor Flav? Flavor Flav hasn't been done enough.
The clock thing's not so bad, but it's like, why not bring another appliance into it?
Something different, a calculator.
Yeah,
I feel like that's been done.
Like a nice Texas Instruments.
Yeah, gold-plated Texas Instruments.
It says boobless on it all the time.
Yeah,
Remember Boobless?
Yeah. If you get that made, I will wear that.
And she said blah blah blah, and it said 7,000 boobless.
Or boobies.
Yeah. Boobless was good. Yeah. She had boobies. Then minus 7,000. She was boobless.
Yeah, that was the math equation.
That was good.
I learned a lot in math.
Oh, God.
I learned BEDMAS.
I learned that.
I learned BEDMAS. And I was awesome. I'm still awesome at BEDMAS. I like the ones on the predatory like comment on this, figure out this equation thing on Facebook, where it's like 2 minus 3 and a bracket plus 10.
It's just BEDMAS.
This is BEDMAS, dude. It's very easy.
Yeah.
Where do you even use BEDMAS in the real world? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it's fair
He just has mass in bed.
Fair, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mass in his pants.
Do you remember what it
mass
stands
in his
for?
Pants.
Do you know all those?
Yes, brackets, exponents.
That was the hard part.
Subtraction. Well, that's the thing.
That's
brackets, exponents, division.
No, because
bed. It's division.
Bed.
He's right.
Okay. Jesus.
Bracket, exponents, division,
multiplication.
With an E.
No, it's BEDMAS.
Addition.
It's
addition,
brackets,
subtraction.
Yes, exactly.
That's the whole word. Yeah.
Okay. Sound it out.
I'm bad at sounding it.
We need a BEDMAS equation for him to figure it out.
I had a shirt that said BEDMAS on it, and it was a big hit everywhere I went.
Should have paid more attention.
Guys, have you ever been doing a construction project where you had to like break out the BEDMAS
equation?
Yeah, I definitely have had more like actual life experiences where I've needed it, not just Facebook posts. Yeah. There's been moments in my life where I've used it.
You know what?
I think I need to get a BEDMAS equation going for how I can fit this board into this replacement board in.
You know what upset me? It was like 2 years after high school was over, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like mocking BEDMAS because I actually did like BEDMAS, but I was really bad at calculus. I was really bad at what's the other one with the numbers? But the
calculus,
the letters,
trigonometry, algebra.
Algebra.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I just didn't care. Once he started putting letters in there, I said, fuck it, I don't care. It's a bunch of puzzles I don't care to solve. Mm-hmm. And our friend goes, it's actually my dad goes, like, it's not a matter of that. It's a matter of using your brain to learn problem solving.
Yeah.
And I said, what? He's like, you were never getting graded on. Like, you're trying to upgrade your brain on problem solving, and you never tried? I was like, well, no, I didn't like it. He's like, yeah, you had to work hard at it. You had to work. I was like, oh, I wasn't doing that. I just thought.
Do you find you have a problem with problem solving now?
Well, no, but I'm upset that I didn't exercise my brain when I should have more.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I do. I could have been smarter today if I tried. But
Probably.
back then, I was a kid huffing glue in a parking lot being like, well, man, they don't know what they're talking about out there, man.
Yeah. I'm never going to need this.
I'm not adding A's and D's together, dude.
Was your dad giving you this advice while he was sucking on a joint on the front porch?
You're going to need your math, man.
It's a mind thing, bro.
It's a mind thing. It's about problem solving, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, son.
Blow this super in my mouth.
Yeah.
Did you ever get a super from your dad?
I've never blown my dad a super. And vice versa.
Would you?
Would you, though?
I mean,
if your dad was on his deathbed and his last request was blow me a super in my mouth,
he'd
would
do
you
it for
do
sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
I mean, there's very little I wouldn't
Now,
turn down at that point.
You're there on a Friday night. That's after Thanksgiving, and your dad's like, "Yo, man, I just need a super."
Oh yeah, okay. Let me just get ahead of this. Under every circumstance you're giving me, yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give my dad a
Now,
super.
would you let your dad give you a super?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
It's never been presented. I will take all the supers my dad. I would. I'm not gonna enjoy any of them.
Will you go out of your way to offer your dad a super if we can film it?
Yeah. Yeah. We can figure that out.
Can we film you offering your dad a super? Do you think he'd accept?
Yeah, I think he would. I think he would for sure.
What about your mom?
Oh no,
Jan doesn't do supers.
My mom still likes to pretend that she's never had weed in her life. She still likes that. She likes to pretend. Oh, it's weird as fuck.
I got a 70 super from a 70-year-old man once.
Did you really?
Naked in a hot tub, and it was magical.
Where was that? Up somewhere near your property?
Elephant Lake. Yeah, that's where the dreams happen.
Oh, one of those fucking guys from the band. One of the guys from
he was wearing his sunglasses at 2 a.m. Gave me a super. I was naked in a hot tub and during COVID, and I survived.
Was it that crazy bony guy from a couple doors down?
No, he sang and played guitar in the band.
Yeah, he was the lead singer.
Lead singer of the cover band.
There's a guy up there has some clout. Wasn't there a guy from like Glass Tiger up at your place one time?
Oh, there's a guy who plays pedal steel, Burke. Yeah, he's cool. He rips.
Cool.
Yeah.
So there is somebody up there with some
yeah,
clout.
like he's a professional musician and gets paid to play music. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
He knows how to rip.
They just ship him down to Nashville all the time. He plays pedal steel.
Well, Mike, you're a musician. If you were going to go play, if you're going to go play just in the background, you're going to play in the background for, Lady Gaga.
Slap the bass, you might say.
Sure. Why not? I mean, maybe keyboard, but is your weapon of choice the bass?
I'd probably be most comfortable playing bass if I were to play anything.
So if you were
in front of people,
if you were gonna go hit the bass for a current pop star today, running the mills, who would you want to do it for?
If I could do it and just be a hired goon,
hired goon,
hired goon.
Can we guess before you answer?
No. Ooh. Oh no, me and you can guess privately.
You and I get we can just guess on the microphone who we think he would.
No, but
play
he'll
for
hear us. He'll hear us guess. We can write it down, but
why can't we just say it before he answers?
Guess it up
because it will influence his guess.
No, I don't think it will at all.
I don't think it will.
So you give me your guess first.
Okay. What do you? My guess?
Yeah.
I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Perfect.
My guess. And my guess would be based on education, like who would really do it for you. Because he's
pop star, keep in mind.
He wants to make a living, right? He's not a cultured man. He is a cultured man, but he's trying to make a living here. I go Lady Gaga.
No, you're so far off.
I'm going Lady Gaga.
I feel like I've got it dialed in.
I think I know in my head.
Okay,
so
and I feel like I think I might have it dialed in.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll tell you if you're right.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Ooh, no.
Really? Because it's pop punk. I thought you might be into
I think
it.
that's an embarrassing thing to say.
You know what?
That's embarrassing.
I fucking hate playing pop punk.
Of course,
it's so boring on bass.
Embarrassing.
On bass, it's fucking boring. Maybe on guitar, you got distortion, singing, drums is fun. Bass, it fucking sucks. Playing pop punk on bass is fucking boring.
I thought that was just the ultimate guess.
If it's not pop punk, so pick top 40 pop.
Like pop?
Because that's what I was thinking. You said Gaga, and I went top 40. Like, who would I play with top 40?
Yeah. I mean, no.
Take another guess.
Okay.
Take another
guess.
No,
Go ahead.
No, this only goes on for 3. You got yours now. This is me, him.
Yeah. I don't know another guess.
No, we're done.
Like, what's Poppy? I don't even know after that.
Yeah.
All right.
I picked my
Is it Lizzo?
Oh, no, but that's,
it is Lizzo.
That would be wicked, actually.
It's definitely
I would take Lizzo.
Yes.
I was thinking Bruno Mars.
Oh, yeah, that's a good guess.
Because there's some really fun
Bruno
bass
Mars
lines in that.
I don't like that Bruno Mars guy. What? I don't like him.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't like him, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't like him, man. I don't like that. And that's in the... And I said, no, I don't buy it, dude. He's all smiling too much.
You love the worst fucking music anyway.
It's because you want somebody depressed who's about to just jump off a cliff.
Yeah, I want Morrissey. I want Morrissey all the time.
Like Radiohead, Morrissey, like everybody who's like, I've had my fucking, I've had it. I fucking had it.
I can't take it anymore. Oh, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah. You're not having fun unless somebody else is down there in the fucking trenches with you.
Hey.
That's it.
Hey, but when I said Lizzo, that made you take a double take on Bruno Mars, didn't it?
Lizzo was an excellent
I'll admit that. I definitely, I was like, ooh, I don't know enough of Lizzo's
She's got some bangers.
I think that's the funnest, the funnest tour you could be on. It probably wouldn't be Lady Gaga. I say that, like, go on Lady Gaga's tour, but it wouldn't be the funnest. I think she's a little imbalanced.
Honestly,
I'd rather go on someone.
She's amazing in concert. I've seen her in concert.
Hired goon. If I were to be really honest, to be a hired goon, I'd like to be a hired goon playing fucking country.
Goons.
It's fun to play, and they still have fun. It's easy-ish.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that too. Like, I'm saying it into a recorded public thing on the internet, but it's, you can get by being like half decent. You don't have to be crazy fucking good. You don't have to crush solos. So, yeah.
McD, if you were going to play in a pop band, what would it be?
Oh, he wants to play drums so bad. Which band do you want to play drums?
What drums do you want to play?
Good enough to do it.
And don't say some off-kilter band that no one's going to ever know, in this podcast.
No, I would rather play for a big scene.
Okay, tell me. I feel like it's Poison.
I know. Def Leppard, so he can use one-handed
we must be playing.
So he just could crush drinks.
Are you saying I can just play any drummer of any band of all time?
I don't even think you can play
enough. You're good enough to do it.
No, I want to do current day.
I don't even think you can play drums with one arm.
Of course, I want to be Lars. No, we got to do current day because anyway,
Lars is still around,
right?
So is Def Leppard.
So I have to murder. I have to murder Lars.
No, they just hang him up. They just go, you know what? I've retired.
What's the band? What's your band?
What band do I want to play drums with?
But it's gonna be a band that people know, man.
I'm not gonna name.
Frenzal Rom.
My Morning Jacket with Kronos Quartet, like you were fucking talking about earlier, asshole. No, this fucking guy just loves referencing bands and I was giving me shit for it.
It's Modest Mouse before they were Modest Mouse.
I would.
Yeah, before people knew who Modest Mouse was.
You know, I would play with Jack White. I'd play Meg White's role because that's within my.
I don't know if you're good enough
to do that now.
That's my telescope. There we go. That's where I want to be.
All right.
Boop that pot that boot that pot that boot that pot. Take it, Jack. Here's
the thing.
Sorry.
I mean, I guess if you're like I said, you were talented enough to do it.
No, I'm shooting within my talents right now.
You're shooting within your talents, but I still feel like. There's so much like if you're with Jack White and it's just you and Jack White.
Yeah, it would upgrade me.
No, but it would also be a big spotlight on you. So you really got to nail it because it's literally only you and Jack White.
Oh, so you're saying boot de pata, boot de pata, but the
is that what a Jack White song sounds like? The White Stripes?
I put it in a 16th beat there. I mean, I'm a drummer. I'm sorry, you wouldn't.
We've both seen McD drum live.
Used to
and as long as Jack White's songs were only 50 seconds long, you'd be able to drum in that band.
Yeah, you do get upset and then kind of quit.
I was drinking a lot.
You were drinking a lot. That's true.
I was drinking a lot at that time. I'm also drinking a lot at this time.
I will give you the fact that you never give up on a drum beat, no matter how horrible it sounds or out of time you are, you still keep going with it.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
Because that's what it takes to make a drum beat.
A true Goonie. Never give up.
Perseverance. It's not rhythm. It's perseverance. it's not a sense of rhythm at
Never
all.
surrender, man.
If he sits there and does that for another 10 hours, he might hit a rhythm.
And that's what audiences really want.
That's what
they really want. They want to sit and they want to watch you try to get the beat.
That's right.
And if you didn't nail the fill, just stop. Try it again.
Right.
Remember you were in a band and the drummer quit playing?
Don't stop. Don't stop. Overcompensate. Mm-hmm. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. And I've always been doing well that way.
Oh man. Hey, I'm surprised you don't have to piss yet.
No. I've actually pissed my pants a couple times. Hey, how about
all right
She-Hulk?
Let's nerd out.
Now, I want to open the conversation with. And I already know
She-Hulk spoilers for anybody out there. This is about to go down.
Tune out right now.
Yeah, it's probably mostly going to be about how much McD's in love with She-Hulk.
I'm so in love with the look of She-Hulk. It's insane.
She's CGI, bro.
I can't take it.
CGI dreams.
I can't take it.
Completely gorgeous.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, please.
And this is just being completely honest about how, okay, I get you get a serious boner for She-Hulk. So how much AI porn do you watch?
None. Only recently.
Oh, but you have.
Yeah.
You watch wait, are you watching like the full AI CG stuff?
I started looking up She-Hulk porn. I did.
Whoa.
I fucking did. I'm gonna be fucking.
What
totally
about the
honest.
animated shit? Like I've seen I've seen ads for it, but never checked it out. But there's like Marge Simpson porn and all that fucking weird shit.
I don't ever click on that. I can't imagine those aren't real or anything. But I have.
Yeah, but neither She-Hulk.
I've looked up She-Hulk porn and
No,
you watch
she exists.
the old China videos. China from WWF.
God, bro.
Nah, that's not my scene. It's not my scene.
Did she get into porn? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah,
she played the She-Hulk in a bunch of porns. And she...
What?
Yeah, there's a big story thing with China from WWF where she lost her opportunity to get into the WWF Hall of Fame and all the... It was horrible. Terrible things that happened to her.
But it didn't stop you from watching her porn flicks.
No, I didn't watch it because I was like, oh, I don't remember China this way. I loved China. I thought she was awesome.
Yeah.
And it is a heartbreaking story what happened to China. And I loved her. And the surreal life that she was involved in. Who's breathing like that? Is that you?
Yeah, because we were started at She-Hulk and now we're getting deep in it.
Are you breathing like...
Yeah.
He's sighing at you.
Can you open your mouth or something then? Like...
Well, I thought we were talking about She-Hulk and you're a lady boner for her, and now we've gone into a sentimental China story.
I know, but you sound like Darth Vader Jr. It's fucking cool.
You need smokes to survive.
I know, it's just fucking... But
I need a Belmont.
No one breathes like...
As much as I want to continue your sad story about China, I got to tell this one story about fucking Houlihan.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
Houlihan was so fucked up on some party favors and hammered at the same time. And you can decide if you want to tell people what you're fucked up on, whatever.
Okay, I will after you tell this story because I will be the judge.
I don't think he'll be the judge.
He's so fucked up. He's laughing so hard, and his face has gone like tomato fucking red.
Oh, I remember.
And he's laughing so hard. I'm like, dude, take a fucking breath. And he laughs at me, nodding, and then just breathes through a cigarette. And he just takes a massive haul off. And I'm like, take a fucking breath, not through a smoke, for fuck's sakes.
First of all, guys, smokes, don't do them. Second of all, magic mushrooms, amazing.
Do them. Yeah. I mean, you lived for me to tell the tale.
I mean, people like to tell me I chase a dragon once in a while. Like, if I'm not eating mushrooms and hallucinating, I'm not having fun. If that's a guy who doesn't do drugs or likes drugs a little too much, shoot me.
Yeah.
I just wonder who's telling you that. Like, I haven't heard anyone tell you that.
You know who it was? Is the one person I know that doesn't do mushrooms is telling me, like, hey, man, if you want to hallucinate every time you eat mushrooms, let's chasing the dragon. I'm like,
Oh, really? I don't know who it is. I can't wait. Don't say it on here, but we'll figure
No,
it out.
I won't say it on here. But, guys, other people call it the hero dose when you just take
just
a
take, like,
handful
8
and just
handfuls?
Remember when McD looked like the Hobbit outside, like with the cloak over him, and he was hiding in the corner? Yeah,
That was tough. That was a tough day. That was a tough
Trying
day.
to have a nap on my fucking couch.
Well, because I'm a seasoned vet.
Well,
with
not
fruits.
that night you weren't. Are you?
Not that day.
No,
Not that day.
nothing experienced about that evening.
Just got extremely.
You came back out though.
I was fine.
You troopered through.
Oh no, we had fun. We had fun, but it just like the initial blast was like, this is no fucking fun.
Remember when you just wanted to go in the shed and punch things?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we beat up that with those winter tires real good.
Yeah, I was like, can I just hit something and squeeze something in here?
I was like, yeah, smack those tires.
Anyways, let's get back to you and a lady boner for the She-Hulk.
Oh yeah, okay. For
Yeah. Wait, before we get back to that, I know that this might be McD. It's not your first time recording, but Uli knows to silence his phone. But do you know how to silence a phone?
sorry.
No one texted me, so I don't even have to worry about silencing a phone. The only 2 people that ever talk to me is in this podcast right
Yeah.
now.
It's actually a new case.
Oh, that's what it is. It must be the new case.
I can't get.
How
to
is
the
it a new
switch.
case that looks the exact same as your old case?
I know because it's new case. It has phone. It has room for the lens system,
Wow.
but
Cool.
it doesn't have the flexibility of the old.
Is it
case.
hard to find a case for an iPhone that only has a single camera?
I don't. I'm
iPhone shaming.
yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of stuck with this iPhone case design that I like a lot. It's a Vans shoe. It's the waffle shoe on the bottom.
Oh, I've seen it because
Yeah.
you've had it for a decade.
I've had it since I got a phone, and I'm just like, I'm not getting another kind of case.
When happens
Or
if
a
they
new
stop
phone.
making it?
I thought they did already, and then Bree ordered me this one, and it worked. It works, but it's actually not from Vans. It's it's a Chinese ripoff. It has the same silicone quality as the other ones, but nonetheless,
It's probably made out of children's tears.
children's tears indeed.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
Yes, so I'm still attracted, and I had to address it today with Bree when I watched the 8th episode,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Look,
9th.
look, she's like, I can't take it. I'm crazy about this woman. Like, I'm kidding. She's this. It's the hottest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
It's
That's
just so
how
hot.
it's just like because she's so like dominant and has like a huge rack.
I think it's the hair.
It is always done.
It's not
perfectly.
Hulk tit?
I think it's the hair and just the height and the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just like this chick could beat this shit out of me.
I feel like I think you're such a sub that you really want that.
Maybe I've never been beaten up by a chick. I mean,
No.
like, man, that's fucking interesting.
I think that's something you want, maybe.
Yeah, I'm quite sure I do. Actually, it's not maybe. I'm like, I want to get my ass kicked by a chick across a courtroom. I can totally deal with that.
You want to get choke slammed across a
I
courtroom.
think I do.
Hey, no
I-
kink shaming here.
I didn't-
No kink shaming
But
here.
the thing is, what an awakening because I didn't know.
You didn't know that about yourself?
I'm 40 years old. You'd think I might have come across this kink.
Yeah.
I didn't have it my entire life.
Well, there hasn't been a CGI real life looking She-Hulk
But
before.
well, then there you go. That's what it took. It took a fantasy planet to get me there. I'm not even a kinky dude. Just like, hey, man, I can't wait to just eat some UFOs and blow my
Now,
wife.
Are you that guy from the show? And for anyone who's seen the show, there's one guy who was only into She-Hulk, and then when Jen Walters comes in, he's like, "Actually, I'm out."
Oh, the handsome half black fella guy.
The doctor.
And so would
the
you?
doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. He leaves. He's like, I want to have nothing to do with Jen Walters. Do you have any attraction to Jen Walters?
Yeah, she's pretty,
She's pretty.
but she's not my type.
Was it Taz?
It's you know why she's not my type? The curly hair. Just because of the curly
you
hair.
don't like curly hair. I didn't know
And
that.
she's got no boobs.
No, I like.
That's why. That's
yeah,
the real reason.
100%. I know. He's trying to cover it up.
Yeah.
Not my. I like shorties with giant jugs.
All right.
If she had curly hair with giant jugs, I'd be like, "Hey, man, what's wrong?" I still wasn't attracted to me. There must be seriously something wrong.
I can
Hey,
look
what's it
past
take
the
to-
curly hair.
Yeah, what's it going to take for you to straighten that hair out?
Yeah.
You're just buying straighteners every birthday and Christmas. Like, get the fucking hint.
What was Jen's last name?
Walters.
Jen Walters. So Jen Walters.
You didn't even know her last name and you watched 9 episodes of that show?
Well, it wasn't Banner. I mean,
Oh, my God.
Jen
You only
Banner
paid
would've
attention when She-Hulk was on screen.
Oh man,
We get it, McD.
Yeah.
it's fucking hot, man.
You missed
It was-
half the
It was
show.
hot. I didn't want to admit it, man. It was hot.
Just squirrely-eyed the whole
But
time.
I got to a point where it's like I gotta start talking to people about this, man, because I'm too
Do you feel judged when you talk to us about this?
I'm too heated up, dude. No, I just want to come here to like actually express myself, man. Like,
Well, I think this is the hard part is that, like, there's nothing you can do. You're just going to pine over her for till the end of days.
yeah, exactly.
Till the end of
Which
your
I'm kind of
days.
which I've already been doing that with Jessica Rabbit my whole life.
Oh,
so
my
like,
God.
Agreed.
yeah, so I'm never gonna get away with
That might
anything.
be one of my first crushes.
Oh yeah, her and Peggy Bundy. So it's her,
What a mix.
Yeah, yeah. That's well known.
just cartoonish, ridiculous women.
No Kelly Bundy, eh? Peg?
Peg,
See, I had a crush on Kelly Bundy because she
Yeah.
was actually close
Hot.
to my
And
age.
she was hot.
Christina
She's hot.
Applegate. Yeah.
Guys, do you guys remember the movie Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? With
I
Christina
saw that, but I
Applegate?
don't remember it
yeah,
at
it was
all.
a good one. It was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it well. I no, sorry, I shouldn't. I don't remember it well. I remember the video. I remember the case for the movie and not being allowed to rent it.
Really?
Yeah.
What, did you grow
Jan
up in
put
a
the
Mormon
lock-
household?
It talks about killing a babysitter. No way.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a very. It wasn't a conservative household. I think they just. I think they already saw it without me one time. That's all it was. They're just like,
It probably was your brother being like, no, we're not watching that.
no.
I mean, how pissed off are you now growing up? Your mom wouldn't let you rent Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, and then they got divorced at 70.
Oh, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of
Escalated quickly.
Throw Mama from the Train,
Oh.
which were
That was
released-
Billy Crystal.
And Mama Fratelli, I think, was
Yeah.
the was
Dan
Mama.
DeVito.
Yeah.
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 And then there was that really...
So I've never seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I have seen.
Throw Mama from the
Mama
train?
from the train.
What
And-
about
and
Stop
I've
or My
also-
Mom Will Shoot?
And I was going to say also, Mom, she cleaned his gun in the sink and it's going to blow up in his hand.
Estelle from Golden Girls or whatever her name
Oh, really?
was.
Yeah.
Estelle Getty.
Yeah.
Estelle Getty
And
played
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone's mom.
Hit written all over it.
Stop.
I'm gonna go
Mama
back
Show.
to those. I heard
think I've
a
seen
really
it, sure.
cool rumor that I hope comes true is from this reminds me of Twins, probably the Danny DeVito thing. That they wanted to redo Twins, and I always hate doing all these remakes.
Yes,
good
I've heard
idea.
this.
But this idea was really great, and I really you guys both heard this already. But
a good idea. No, I
redoing it
haven't
with,
heard this.
with what's his face, Aquaman. I can't. Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage.
Why would they do
Oh, so guess what?
I guess we're gonna take a piss break because fucking
sorry.
Dickwad just walked out of the room. We'll,
What?
No, I thought it best I not announce.
Wait,
it.
Yeah,
hold
no,
on.
I was
Get back
in
on
the
the
middle of
get back
talking
on
to
the
you,
microphone for
No,
one
no,
second.
I thought it's best I just leave uncertain.
I'm gonna stop it. You fucking moron. We're back.
Yeah, we're back. And I peed.
Yeah, we know that.
All right, so Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage. We're gonna redo Twins.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
I really liked that idea.
I'd rather Schwarzenegger and DeVito do it again.
Okay, guys.
Why they can both do it again. Just do it again, guys.
So I read about a remake that's actually happening, and I was actually impressed, and I'm actually kind of pumped about it.
And
This
you've
is the
really
one.
talked it up. So what is it?
Naked Gun
Oh, I did hear about this.
with
today.
Liam Neeson
Yeah, I do like that
would
idea.
be pretty good.
Maybe.
But Liam Neeson's dead.
No, he's not.
No,
That's Leslie Nielsen.
Oh.
Liam Neeson.
You know,
Your character.
Taken.
Oh.
The guy who can't have kids.
You'd never know in time. I got you. Don't ever call me serious.
I mean, you know what? Something about him is incredibly hilarious.
He screwed the
that's
lineup.
what-
He screwed the lineup that badly. Did you just call me serious? No.
He was Dark Man.
called
What do you want?
I called you
forgot about that.
Shirley. Don't ever call me serious ever again. Did you know when I was trained as a man? I don't know all the lyrics. I can't recall the verbatim things. There's training I have. Training that would make me a nightmare for people like you. Never call me Shirley.
Did someone do that bit? Or are you making that up right
I'm doing it
now?
right now.
That's pretty awesome.
Hey, what's
That's
your
pretty
new
good.
impression you said
That's
you were going to
Airplane.
debut tonight?
Oh, I was gonna do Morgan Freeman.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna do more. You have to give me a script from another movie.
Robin Hood.
I've always, my whole life, I've always robbed from the blind, given to the poor, all my life, and I just want to see my old friend Andy. I want to.
That's Shawshank Redemption, but whatever.
I want to see when I find my old friend Andy.
There's parts in there,
And
but you're barely holding on to 40%.
I'm Robin.
Of it.
I am Robin Hood.
He doesn't play Robin Hood, you idiot.
No.
I am the guy with the bow staff that hangs out with Robin Hood.
No.
And he's escaping from Alcatraz.
I'm the black gentleman that hangs out with Robin Hood. I carry a bow staff, I believe. And I just
Can I give it a go? It's going to be terrible because I've never even tried. You've been practicing this forever.
Yes.
And this is going to be incredibly
Okay, please.
bad.
Yeah, please.
I've been known to be a guy who can get things from time to time.
No, sorry.
That's about as good as yours sounds to
I
me.
think that's better than his.
No, wait,
Yes.
no way.
Yours is
Yes,
terrible.
as an impartial judge,
Okay.
I think Mike Smith is much better than yours.
Okay, let's do one line each. All right.
No one
Okay.
knew where Andy went.
Can
that
we-
day.
can we do
That's what it
something?
sounds like. You just sound like some white guy doing a low southern voice.
Guys, guys.
Is
Is there any way we can put an actual Morgan Freeman quote on the podcast?
I'll chuck
and
one in
then
here.
and then do
Yeah,
you both
I'll throw one in
doing
right
it.
here. That's just how terrible it is. The other thing that I realized though is you should make that impression. Be
say want to nail.
no,
You might do a better Sling Blade impression.
you would do a good one.
Yeah, I can do.
But let's go back to that other one because I know what that impression is. That's Foghorn Leghorn, high out of his fucking mind.
I say, boy, I told you that.
Yeah, that's
he
him
was
not.
only 4 nails short of a 2x4. I tell you, boy.
That's drunk Foghorn Leghorn. Yes, nailed that one. But the other one was really, really high Foghorn Leghorn. I do feel like that guy's got 2 legs made out of 2x4s. That's your Morgan Freeman impression.
I just want to remember my friend who I chased around the dog yard as the blues of skies as they are in my dreams.
Yes, that is a much better Foghorn Leghorn, really fucking high.
Who is Foghorn Leghorn?
He's the
Do the real one. You do a pretty good impression.
He's the chicken from
big cartoon chicken.
It was from Looney Tunes with the big chicken.
okay,
I say, boy, you're never
Yes,
gonna get
yes,
anywhere if you go around and let the dog pushing you around like that, boy. I tell you, it's smacking in the smacks of the dog. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Hooting
I'm
and
back on
hollering.
Hooting and hollering and getting it done here, boy.
So I've got a list here of some top 5s that I've wanted to ask you since we did the top 5 ways to throw a party. Rules to throwing a party.
Oh yeah, that was a way back.
Which actually was pretty good.
We did have a good time with
I
that.
feel like that was a really good one. It was, a couple years ago. But I started to I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw a list of things that I would like to get your top 5, and we'll tell you
That's a great
our
idea.
thoughts on those things.
This was, remember when we started the podcast, I said, let's just do top 5s. Let's just do top 5s.
But
nonetheless.
I didn't want to just do top 5 bullshit. I wanted to
Yeah.
do top 5s where it's me getting your opinion of something.
Gotcha.
And then we'll just tell you why you're wrong.
Okay.
I guess.
Understood.
About your opinion. I'm going to go with this one because I feel like it's going to be pretty fun. But top 5 things to look for when buying a new car.
I know the first thing.
All right.
I know my first thing. My very first thing is when you open the door
Yeah.
and close the door, what kind of, do you get a, or do you get a pong?
Okay.
All right.
Which is better?
Oh, the thump.
Like,
All right. That's a
so
good,
it's almost like those soft closing on like kitchen cabinets they got
you
now.
can get that one. Now, now that does speak to cars of my generation. All cars have the thump. They all have it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the kitchen cabinets everyone has now. But the quality makers, Volkswagen had the thump, and the Hondas had the thump. But he had the Oldsmobiles that go like, Krang! Didn't give a fuck. It was a horrible fucking vehicle.
Those are pretty old. I don't know if any car, but hey.
That's because it's made out of Americana steel.
Yeah, the old steel
that door weighed 400 pounds.
Yeah, and they didn't line shit up.
Yeah, and you couldn't swing them shut if you wanted to. Now, that to be said, my friend had an Oldsmobile.
Is that number one? This is the number one thing you look for in a new car is the sound the door makes?
A car I want.
You're going out to buy a car, and I want
or someone's a new car today.
No, any car.
You're going
just
to buy
in
yourself
general.
a new car, whatever that might be.
Okay, if I wanted to go buy a '98 Volkswagen Supreme,
you're shit out of luck.
No, tell me. Tell us.
But that's kind of what I want.
Tell us what Smith said. What your top 5 car purchases, like things to purchase a new car, are going to be?
Yeah,
and I'm going to dissect that in the things I know you look for in a car.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Now I know that the car thumping shut in the right area is important. I know that. I also know when you go on the test drive, I want to know how responsive the brake is because I sold a car to a kid that didn't have any brakes one time and just like, hey, he got far away enough from the house that the brakes worked.
All right, yeah. I mean, if you're buying a used car, see, this
we
is where
don't
you
want
and I
used
differ.
cars.
I was like, what's the most important part about a car? Not is it safe and like this is a shitty used car. So what do you want in your car? What are the things that make it a good car? You have infinite money and you're going to go buy a car and you're like, I want a 98 Oldsmobile.
No.
Like, I don't give a fuck about your used shitty car.
I hear what you're saying.
Can I throw out what your guess would be before you even say it? Because I know that your dream car, so I just know what you...
I think this question sucks. In my head, it was going to be way better, but...
So, can I say...
It's like if I asked you top 5 rules to throwing a party and you were like... I don't know, wear a fucking Mexican sombrero.
No, he's already screwed it up.
No.
I'll give you McGee's top 5 things for buying a car. 1, it has to have aggressive off-road tires. 2, it has to have wood paneling. 3, it has to be made by AMC. 4, it has to look like a giant asshole designed at one of these drunk. And 3, it's a station wagon on steroids. Or 5, it's a station wagon on steroids.
Yeah, and
the Hummer.
AKA the AMC Eagle.
The AMC Eagle.
He's completely right. What he just illustrated is completely.
So it's not a top 5; it's a top 1. It will be the AMC Eagle.
Yeah, that's the only car he ever cared about.
It's the greatest vehicle ever made.
See,
all right.
By the American Motor Company, it's the greatest vehicle ever made.
You gave him too many options.
Yeah, see, that's fucked. We're moving on.
It's a hideous heap of. It's just where else can we fit in it?
The guy did drive a Toyota Tercel hatch station wagon for years.
It was beautiful.
All right, well then this one here you'll probably find a way to fuck it up, but I feel like it's going to be good. But we're going to give. I want to hear because you are the right person to give this top 5. Is top 5 meals on a budget?
Oh, for sure.
Because you live your life by this. You're the writer of the Bible.
The cheapest man we've ever met that makes the most amount of money.
I have.
If you were to put that on a sliding scale, yeah.
Probably. You might be right.
Yeah.
No, I am right. I'm not might be right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Last night I ate a bowl of Kraft dinner and just,
Yeah, but top 5. We don't need to hear what you ate.
I poured a small amount of salsa in it. Just bang, man. That's an excellent meal.
So Kraft dinner because of how many different ways you can eat it for how cheap?
One Kraft dinner.
Kraft dinner.
And when I lived broke, I loved Mr. Noodles. I loved Mr. Noodles. I used to buy a 48 pack.
And so why is Mr. Noodles such a great meal on a budget?
It's just money. It's just it's boiled water with a tiny little bit of salt. It's a little
sprinkle.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking? It's
the little package of flavor.
Done, dude. It's no protein. It's just carbs, for the day.
No, they got the little spongy one piece of chicken in there.
Yeah, I don't know what
and
that
a
was.
veggie.
Yeah,
a piece of veggie.
I'm down.
Freeze dried veggie.
Yeah. In fact, if that was an actual chicken, I'll be a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've
talked about that.
Yeah, I don't want to be a bagel bite on a cow on a bagel bite, and I do not want to be a chicken and a Mr. Roni or Mr. Noodle. Like, that's not cool, man.
You don't want to be the square piece of whatever somebody doesn't know what it is.
Everyone wants to be like, hey, we move away from animals. I'm sure we can at this point, where we get like, at least Mr. Noodles can have garbage.
Okay, so that's 2. What's your other 3?
Oh, that's an easy call. I mean, they're all easy calls. I eat nacho chips all day. Like, I just eat nacho
Is there a
chips.
brand? Like nacho, like Doritos? Or
like, I like the Tostitos low sodiums. But, but I also
what
try to find
restaurant style, like the big
rounds,
dips,
roundies. You know,
okay.
roundies.
Those are bullshit.
Because they don't break up in the bag as much. I mean, by the time
that's why I like them.
By the time they get to Canada, you get the triangles. By the time they get to Canada, they're fucking they're toast.
Yeah,
they're
dust.
They're garbage. Right?
So your third meal is Tostitos.
Third meal is Tostitos. No problem. No problem. You can bring this in.
You know why this works so well is because that salsa that goes with Tostitos also goes into his Mr. Noodles.
Exactly.
It goes into his
but
dinner.
Yeah.
The salsa wasn't included in that meal. It was just Tostitos.
No.
Yeah, but he's already got the salsa from the first craft dinner meal. That's a multi-purpose condiment.
I only needed a quarter of the jar.
Okay, what's 3 and 4? Because
I'm trying to super save here.
Is 4 just salsa on its own?
Right. Just chug it like an animal. Yeah. Just give me a straw.
Yeah.
No, it's just Belmont's.
I'm surprised you haven't said bagel bites yet.
Yeah.
I'm coming around.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
Now, are these in no particular order?
I do love bagel bites, but I would sooner put forth the Dr. Oetker Vegetale.
Okay.
It's the best frozen pizza in town. It is. There's no beating this one, and I put green Tabasco sauce on it.
Can I make a comment?
Of course you can.
How can you buy a Dr. Oetker frozen pizza when 50% of Papa John's exists?
It's because it's on the shittiest days, though. I've never lined up the day I want to order pizza with.
It's always just not on Sunday Night Football or Fridays, man.
Fridays,
Monday through Thursday.
I tried to get it on a Friday.
Monday through Thursdays is when 50% happen.
I didn't know
Tuesday through Thursdays.
Yeah. Domino's was on the floor here. I didn't know I was ordering in. Ordering in was an option here.
Is that? I don't know if that's meal on a budget. That's an excessively more expensive meal.
Okay,
Domino's is luxury, dude.
So you got bagel bites. What's your 5th pick?
Because like those Oetkers are what? They're like they go on sale for $3.99.
Yeah, about $3.50. They used to be $2.50.
What's 5th pick?
Inflation, supply chain,
and 3.
No, you're on 5th pick.
Number 5. Huge bag of pierogies, like
those are cheap.
The 50 bag of pierogies, right?
Houlihan's response to every single one of these
2 onions. Yeah.
Well, every single time you say
2 onions.
I'm a little blown
5 strips of bacon. You just let them simmer in there for like 2 hours.
Bacon? You're affording bacon on this budget?
Okay, this is
and sometimes I even buy the Starbucks bacon.
This is hot garbage.
The Costco bacon.
This is hot garbage.
Costco bacon.
Guy has an Instagram based on sausages, and it wasn't even on his list.
It's true, yeah. Hot dogs and sausages. He doesn't like hot dogs.
It states very clearly on there that I don't even like them.
Yeah, but it's still garbage because you eat sausages more than any person on the face of the earth.
Mark, that's the most expensive thing I eat.
Those are his steaks. What do they call them? Tube steaks.
Tube steaks.
Honey, it's tube steak night.
Excuse.
Yeah. Baby, it's tube steak night.
Baby, how about corn dogs?
I like the mashed potatoes on.
Do you like pogos?
How about this? Yeah. On the subject of pogos, did you know if you just go buy them from the grocery store, Pogo brand pogos,
yeah,
you get the cardboard box home and open it up. There is no plastic wrap around them.
Not just them in cardboard.
They're just in cardboard, rolling around frozen for God knows how many days. Rolling around.
No airtight seal on that.
It's the most insane thing. And they'll be frozen, stuck together, bacteria-ridden, whatever the fuck could get in. It's amazing.
I wouldn't know. I haven't had a pogo since I was like fucking 15.
Pogos are not a thing in the States.
Yeah, but you grew up on them.
They don't know what the term Pogo is Pogo brand, and it's only Canadian.
Oh, really?
Well, Pogo is Canadian.
Pogo's only Canadian. You go to the States, it's only corn dog.
It says corn dog?
If you can't find a Pogo. If you ask somebody what a Pogo is, they're going to be like, like the Pogo stick? Like jumping on it?
Yeah.
But a Pogo is not a thing there. That's a Canadian only. So for all of our American listeners, he's talking about corn dogs. Do you want to do another top 5?
Yes.
I was going to bring up the new Lord of the Rings series.
Ooh, let's do it.
All right, so let's do another top 5.
Let's do this.
Apparently he hasn't watched the new Lord of the Rings.
I have not, and also nobody cares.
It's the most expensive series ever made. I thought we'd talk about it.
It is true.
All right, that's cool news.
I like where you're taking
Go
it.
to your top 5.
I haven't seen it. So
somebody's got to take charge around here.
All right, we're gonna do this top 5. Yeah, well, I got to find a cut in there somewhere.
All right,
cool. Top 5. Now, this one I'm gonna have to explain, but it's top 5 worst souvenirs. And so, what I want to know is, you're not things like top 5. You went out and you were traveling and you bought these things and they're the worst.
Yeah, go on.
You're at home and someone's like, "Oh, it's been so nice. We went on this great, amazing trip. I brought you back this souvenir."
I have one. Should I start? Should I start at the worst one I know already is number 1? So just start there because the number 1 is so bad, it's crazy.
So let's work our way there. Save that one. See if you can get 4 others, and then we'll get to that one.
It's a big chance. Okay, I know. I'm gonna think of 5 because 5 was so bad.
I'm hoping you upset some family members.
Yeah, my mom got me a double XL T-shirt when I was 13.
Yes,
that had a handprint on it.
Okay,
and it had the British flag in it on the handprint.
Yeah,
and just said Britain. I'm like, can you give me a cool souvenir from Britain?
And that's what it was?
And that's what I got.
You got a triple XL?
She got me from the airport.
Yeah,
I better get him something. I better get
oh, shit, Justin asked for something.
Yeah.
I was too busy eating Sunday dinners.
And she goes, no, that's a souvenir, but I got you other clothes. And she got me she got me like a golf shirt, but it had a false undershirt underneath it.
I hate that shit.
Oh, so it was basically like a golf shirt, like a swim trunk golf shirt. It like had like a net in it.
Underwear. Yeah.
The underwear in the swimsuit.
Shirt that came with underwear in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mesh shirt underneath.
That's probably a big pet peeve of mine that I will never own. I hate when people combine 2 types of clothing.
Well, what about a jean jacket or a leather jacket that has a hoodie in it?
Fucking hate it.
A
lumber jacket that has a hoodie in it.
I'm sure you can avoid a hoodie. You grab a hoodie. You can just do it.
I just buy a jacket where I can fit a hoodie under it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Chances are pretty good I have
and it's
a
like
hoodie.
$500. I'm like, hey, I think I'm going to stuff a $20 hoodie in my $500 leather jacket.
I fucking hate that shit. I can't stand flannel. I'm like, oh, look at that. Oh, fuck. There's a fucking hood sewn to the top of it. God damn it.
You know what I can respect about you?
What's
is
that?
you'll eat a $4 bagel bite, but you have a $500 coat.
Yeah.
I
He puts his money where it's important.
You're actually not entirely wrong about that.
No.
But I've never bought a $500 jacket. I'll never buy
He'll spend $4,000 on like 2 mini bikes or something. On a whim.
That he'll hyperextend his leg on, but
Yeah.
he'll buy like $3 bagel bites to
But he'll
survive
complain
off
about fucking like the price of a sandwich at a deli.
You guys call me cheap, but I challenge you to find a time that I've been cheap on fun.
That's
Fun
true.
ain't cheap,
I will never dare
spend
you
it
have
every
that.
time.
Yeah. I wish I gotta get a ham horn here. Yeah. I don't have to get one of those. I definitely don't have to get one of those.
Anyway,
I wanted something. I wanted to hit
It's
it. You
called
saw
a
me
ham
reach
horn?
over.
A ham horn.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, so we got one. The shitty T-shirt from the airport.
Yeah,
that's one of the worst souvenirs.
Yeah.
Last minute grab. Holy shit! Didn't even look at the size.
Yeah.
Throw it in my carry-on.
And she's more thoughtful than that too. It really upset me. I've also received a snow globe before.
Oh, that's a shitty one. Nobody wants that.
We're from like Cuba. We're like, wait a minute.
Is that
it
ironic?
doesn't even snow in Cuba.
Yeah. Is that irony?
I don't know.
I have to ask Marcel.
Oh, you know what? I had a really bad. This is almost traumatizing. When I was in high school, a bunch of my friends went to Cuba without telling me.
Wow.
And they were my closest friends at the time.
That's shitty.
But they knew that I didn't have any money, so they decided to not tell me at all. And they disappeared for a week, for like around Christmas time. And they came back and they dropped off a postcard at my house with them, with like a couple Cuban dudes holding chickens and they're riding a moped. And they dropped off a postcard at my house. I was very sad.
So some Cuban guys on a motorcycle drove by your house.
No, it was a postcard of them. It was a postcard of those guys.
Oh.
And they all signed it and dropped it on my porch. And they're like, what a funny gag. And I was like, well, guys, I was actually quite devastated. I would have gone. My parents would have skipped up like, $600 for me to go. But they didn't.
You would have found the money.
I would have found the money.
You would have found the money because there's no way that you're cheap on fun.
I feel like your buddies told you they were going on that trip, but you're too busy smoking Craven A's and playing GoldenEye in your bedroom and didn't hear them.
Was there a Mario Party fucking tournament going on?
Yeah, there was probably a tournament I lost. But that was the second to worst. All
right. So we had shitty ass t-shirt.
Yeah.
Postcard from a trip you didn't get to go on.
Right. And then my grandma, for my first... my grandma got me a David Suzuki magazine with a battery recharger.
Is he international or is that Canadian only?
I don't know.
BC, bud.
I don't know, but it also included a battery recharger with no batteries. That was she went traveling.
Oh, it was just like a plug it in and you can put your double A's in it?
Well, he can charge his double A's and he can look at his David Suzuki magazine. I've never seen my dad like stand up and do anything about it. Like my dad just like, can I talk to you for a second? Like picked his mom up and like walked in the room and was like, what the fuck is this shit?
How old were you?
I was like 10 or something.
Oh my God. She got a talking to.
She was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what are you doing? They're bringing over a battery recharger for a 10-year-old. Well, he can recharge his batteries. He can charge his bat. What the fuck are you doing?
Did you use either of those things?
No, I was getting my dad. My dad's like, here, I'll figure something out. And it's like, the thing, it was a subscription to the magazine that never showed up ever again, too.
Yeah.
It's like, it might have been interesting. Great. It might have been an interesting magazine.
So that wasn't a souvenir, but that's a shitty gift.
It was a shitty gift. I don't know if it was a souvenir. Yeah, but yeah, I guess it wasn't a souvenir.
We can go shitty gifts, I guess, but if you don't have any other souvenirs.
I was running out of souvenirs, but when you
don't have to say, you don't even have to pick like things you've received. You can pick things that people have given someone as a shitty souvenir.
Like what's a shitty Halloween
it doesn't have to be shit you've received.
A fucking seashell.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You got one?
No, but anybody who's that's the cheapest fucking souvenir. You just go grab it off a beach.
I got you a jar of sand. I like that jar of sand.
That's
shit.
Yeah.
No, I get you
the seashell with your name engraved on it, that was fucking
Or
shit.
a fucking hermit crab walking around with the shell still on it.
I'd be actually kind of cool with someone giving me a hermit crab.
Like a live one?
Yeah.
Someone came back with a hermit crab.
You know what I used to hate?
What about a photo with everyone on vacation and you weren't there? Like a photo that they sent like their family having the best time. Like, hey, we're on vacation. Here's a photo of us being on vacation.
Has that happened? It sounds like it's happened to you.
Well, I never got a rechargeable battery pack without a charger, without any batteries, but
I wore a shark tooth around like that for like 2 years. Yeah, somebody brought it back. I don't know. I wasn't there, but somebody gave me, I don't know what age I was, maybe like 7 years old to 10. I wore a shark tooth around my neck. Just think it was the fucking coolest thing of all time. And I have no idea where it came from. Thinking back at it, when did it come?
I remember I had a quartz arrowhead. Actually, I was like 11 or 12 years old. I remember I had that.
Yeah,
I even had like a black silk shirt.
Yeah.
I thought I was so fucking.
I never went silk. I know I did that. I just never had the confidence. I mean, had I had the confidence, I would have gone silk.
Guys, you've inspired me. I think I've got it. What the two shittiest things to get are.
Boy.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Buckle up. A seashell fucking necklace. I remember those coral fucking shitty necklaces.
The white ones?
Yeah, the white ones. Yes. One.
Wait, I have a question. Because you guys both went to the same high school. Mm-hmm. How many guys did you guys go to high school with that?
It wasn't the two of us.
I know you probably don't, but I know
there was a couple of guys. Yeah, there was a couple guys.
It's a low.
I know his name, but the guy who got married in New York City, did he have?
Rab John. Yeah. He had a dolphin tramp stamp, and obviously he had a seashell necklace.
That we're not deleting. Don't delete that.
Yeah.
Don't delete that name.
Okay, guys. So, that was one.
I think that necklace is a pretty.
I think
that's not a souvenir, but that's just a shitty thing.
That's one. Okay, here's the other shitty souvenir. It's probably on the same as that, but might not count. But it not. Braids with beads on the end of it.
Oh, when you get your hair braided,
exactly,
like on vacation.
Exactly. Like girls who go to like Dominican and get their hair braided and all that. That's a shitty.
You can't imagine what it would be like to be like working in a fucking like office or something, and fucking Rebecca comes into the office like, oh my god, I had so much fun in fucking Punta Cana.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
White girls don't look good with beads like that. It's a bad idea.
It's a bad look.
I like it when they're so fair haired. That like my friend Jody did this once, and she has like, she's beautiful, but she has like I think 800 hairs on her head.
She doesn't listen to this.
And
she
probably
don't have to throw that
and
in there.
like she has beautiful hair. She does, but she put a bunch of beads on it, and you could see all the bones in her skull.
Yeah, it's not a good look for white Caucasian girls.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It's a terrible look.
No, it is like, and it's cubed. It's like Hellraiser. Remember when you had
Pinhead?
Yeah, it's every square inch has a pin coming out. So it's a whole back. Oh, it's horrible, dude. It's a terrible look.
I think those were.
It's never been a good look. It's never been a good look. Roseanne was my favorite comedian for a long time because I loved the show.
Yeah, I enjoyed that show a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
I liked the camera work when they used to go around the table.
It was good. Yeah, oh yeah.
Every season.
Yeah.
In the intro.
Don't know about the future. That's anybody's guess. Ain't nobody future but getting old depressed. Find up your pen and paper. I give you a piece of my mind. My animation. I'm gonna show you shine.
Was that the intro to Roseanne?
I don't think that
sound like
that
the
didn't
intro
sound like
to it.
that at all.
No, that was the intro to Blossom. That was the intro.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what you're singing right now, but it's definitely not the intro to Roseanne.
That definitely was not on the dark side of comedy. Blossom.
It was a good song.
Blossom probably should be.
Yeah, Joey Lawrence probably should be.
It was a really good song.
Where's Joey Lawrence right now? Anyone know?
No idea. I do know one fun fact about Joey Lawrence, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? So he was on the set. My brother was going to university in somewhere in Peterborough. I don't know, some university. But anyway,
we should figure it out. Please answer which university.
It's called Fleming.
It doesn't matter.
Fleming
So
University?
Sanford Fleming, yes, that's a college,
There you go.
but you can say it's a university if that makes your family feel better.
Yes, it does, because we are a prestigious family. We've always held ourselves very tight. We are dynasty.
Well educated.
So they were filming a set there, and if anyone, any extra, anybody said, whoa, they were immediately removed from the set. But the problem was everybody who walked past the set goes, whoa, and ruined every shot all the time and ruined it.
Just constantly.
Fucking guys, shit. The guys, and if you see him today, he does not look like that guy at all. You wouldn't recognize him.
He has no hair.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know. Yeah, he has.
So how do people know to go, whoa?
I don't think they do now.
Oh,
but they did.
They did then.
They did when my brother was going to university.
They just kicking everybody off the lot.
Yeah, it's like
There's some guy with a large boot just kicking people off the lot.
If I was like an executive PA being like, is that your Lawrence on? I was like, whoa! Just like, even out, no matter how good you were doing, just like, man, I got to say it once.
Yeah.
You just got to ruin this.
I would want to say it. I would probably not be able to not say
He
it.
killed it. He killed it, man.
I'm not sure where this is coming in. I have no idea how long this podcast is. It could be half an hour. It could be 2 hours. But I'll tell you right now, the number of sweet vapes over top of everyone talking, I can't get rid of those. So those I apologize for. You should be apologizing for them. Second of all, you can't even pay attention to a question for the last 20 minutes.
I think I did. I think I did pay attention to those questions.
We'll see how much I have to cut from this, and I'm going to make you come and edit it with me. So we'll see. This might not come out for 2 months.
Questions are very linear. I tried to expand on them.
3, we definitely need to wrap this up. So,
okay.
Thanks again for joining us. If you even come close to this, maybe it's a 20-minute podcast. Maybe it was
maybe a 20-minute podcast.
I'm Mike Smith.
I'm Justin McDonald.
And it's never going to work.